wasn't getting suspended, and he is media savvy enough to stay and take the position that makes him take the high road, so that it makes it look like his team isn't trying to get a cheap win.
Okay. So he wasn't going to get suspended anyway?
No. Heck no.
Okay.
Zero.
Okay. Then that I will live with. That I would live with. And again, I don't mean what I'm saying is if you're a fan, you're giving me two options. This whole idea of, I want to beat them at their best. The heck with that. I want to beat them any way I can.
Of course. But
if I could beat them without Nikola Jokic, I'll do it.
But you know what that did?
Real quick.
That woke up this series.
Yeah.
This series was not really a great series.
Yeah.
That now puts some sizzle into it.
Well, Jokic had 51 points of sleep. I hate to see what he's going to do.
Including an owner, get involved with a player, and that was a world-class flop, by the way. It was fantastic what he did there to draw the tech. Should be in the box score, but the one thing you are concerned with now if you're Phoenix is while that was a fun moment for you as a fan in your own building and your owner getting involved in stuff, you love that kind of thing, is what did it do for the Denver Nuggets? What did it do for them as a franchise, an organization? Because every player to a man, including head coach Michael Malone, also looked at that incident and felt like it was completely unnecessary and that it might have sparked something in them. Not that you need any extra motivation this time of year, but okay, you're coming back to our building now, and we're going to take it out on you.
I got to say this. I've never met Matt Ishbia in my life, and I love Tom Izzo, and I love Michigan State and all of that. But I just think all I am is a fan, okay? I'm not a legendary journalist like you guys are. I'm not one of the great three-point shooters like you are. If I'm a fan of the Phoenix Suns and the owner comes out yesterday and releases a statement saying, don't suspend Nikola Jokic for Game 5, I am screaming from Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa, anywhere you want. Shut up! Are you kidding me? You are begging for Nikola Jokic to be suspended. If Nikola Jokic is suspended in Game 5, the Suns are going to win. And since he isn't, they're probably going to lose. If I'm a fan, I do not want the owner of the team coming out and saying, don't suspend Jokic. Say anything.
See this series playing out with the Suns and the Nuggets, obviously deadlocked at 2-2.
I have the Suns winning this series, but I'm glad Monty Williams, he made an adjustment. The adjustment of bringing Landon in, the adjustment of bringing Terrence Ross in, the adjustment of bringing T.J. Warren in, because I didn't see them guys in the first two games or even the first series that they played. So I was wondering, like, some of the weapons that they did get with with KD coming down there, they need that shooting. They need that. If they're going to double and they're going to make it hard for KD and Book to get them points, they need guys like Landon Shannon and Landon, and they need guys like Terrence Ross. T.J. Warren scored 50 in this league, and them guys like that to come in and help the others, as you will so-called say.
Miles, let's go to that Boston series for a second, Boston and Philly. I mean, sometimes, man, Boston tricks off games, and it really bothers me because they're so talented. But, like, James Harden he's been different. I mean, the two games that they've won, 45-41, he's really imposed his will on the game. What have you seen in that series that really stands out to you?
I'm a St. Louis guy, so I'm always rooting for Lil Jada.
From his prime in like 1990, 1992. I can't believe he's going to keep it up, but he is playing at the highest level. And Kevin Durant hasn't even played that great yet. Wait until Durant has a great game alongside Booker. They might mine for 100.
Legs. If I said Chris Paul's injury is actually part of the reason the Suns have gotten back in the series, would that be fact or fiction?
That's fiction. That's disrespectful to Chris Paul. Look, who knows what it would look like if he continued to play, because I think he does a lot of things to organize them that's going to help guys. The reason they're back in the series is because they've got two incredible offensive players, and they've got one guy playing at a level right now that we have not seen out of him previously in Devin Booker. He's unbelievable.
Well, look, whenever you put Kobe in somebody else's name, like, it's a huge statement, but you see the ceiling, right? It's special.
Yes, it's crazy. Devin Booker, shout out to Devin Booker. We haven't seen this since Mike. I think Michael Jordan had like 300 and I want to say 30-some points in like 8 or 9 games. I think Devin Booker had like 290 something. So to see where he's getting to his spot, and it's just not all like over the place. It's not he just shooting threes or not he just driving. He's doing it on every aspect of the game, and he's leading this team to it. Like, to have somebody like KD to be like, wow, it's crazy to watch how him go, he's putting in work.
According to the NBA on ESPN, through the first 9 games of a postseason, most points ever scored, number 4, Devin Booker this year, 331. This is since 76-77. Number 3, Michael Jordan, 335.
The switching at the end, like I say, James Harden already has 30-some, 40-some points, and you switch your center on him, and he gives a floater in the lane to send him to overtime. Then, I love Jaylen Brown. I love he stepped up about his mistake of going down there and doubling Embiid. But as a coach, you got 2 timeouts. When you see your team is down 1 and they're not trying to be aggressive to score the ball, I don't care if it's 10 seconds left. You call timeout and you draw up a play. For you not to get a shot off, that's like, that's bad on the veterans on the team because they should know better in the time situation of the game. And that's bad on the coaching staff for not calling the timeout and just calming your team down and getting them balanced.
2 guard in the league right now?
I would say Devin Booker.
Better than Butler.
I would say, yeah. I would say